desperate. Ooh, 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 toy rage.
Are you?
No,
Why not?
I can't talk to them.
You can. You can do whatever you want.
Can I dream with them? No.
Andrew, look, maybe you should
When
pause.
I think about you, I dream of Violet. Whoa.
What?
I have a Violet card, okay?
Well, none of those words were toy rage.
Whoa, toy rage. When I think about you, I toy rage out. Whoa. That had a little mixture of different songs in there. That had a little AWOL Nation in there too.
Yeah, but you know what? They were all lovely. And that's what's important.
Wow.
Andrew has
like
grapefruit juice now. Did you get your food? Are we ready? Are we ready for introductions?
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Toy Rage Podcast. I am Andrew DeLucky, and I'm joined by...
Michael Jean Grasso.
Whoa. Right. Thanks for showing up, Michael.
Thanks for having me on the show today, Andrew.
It's terrific.
Oh, it's so fantastic. Did you know I have a special present for you?
I like how the impression just morphed into Jimmy from South Park.
Wow.
Thank you very much. All right.
So do you subscribe to Jimmy Valmer or Jimmy Swanson?
Swanson. I don't know. I'm just going to say something.
Okay, because he had like two
Improv.
I forgot which one is officially his last name. I don't know. Anyway, Andrew.
Yes, Michael.
Although I told this girl I probably would do it at 8:50. I have gifts for the show.
Oh shit!
I have gifts for the show, but I'm not sure.
What show? Our show?
Our show. Gifts for our show.
Wait a second. So someone took time to send us things. First of all,
yes.
we don't have a deal with Make-A-Wish Foundation yet.
No, but this girl took her time to make some things for Toy Rage and
Get
send
out of
them
here.
She did it out of the kindness and her own heart and $100 of my dollars. So it was all mine.
Oh, I see how Mike just slipped in that BTW, Andrew. I'm going to need $50 from you later on Venmo. Thank you.
You remember the episode of Futurama?
Just like when I bought my T-shirts and I said, "Hey, Mike, is there a code?" He goes, yeah,
no,
just wait for it." So you know where that profit went, everybody? Not my pocket.
I said, okay. Andrew asked me, "Are there any codes to get discount?" And I said, "I'm not home right now. Give me until tonight." And he goes, "Too late." Like 10 minutes later. So, not my fault that someone decided to just like go and buy shit from us. God. Remember? You remember the episode of Futurama where Bender's trying to be a chef, and someone gives him like the secret ingredient, and he uses it, and everyone like loves his stuff, and then Professor Farnsworth goes, he just like wonders what it is. He goes, "It's water, just plain water." And LSD. That's how I try to live my life, with surprises. Not with LSD, but sneaking things in.
Got it.
That's what so Andrew.
Yeah.
Is it time? This right here is part of the gift.
Oh my God.
This not Gloomhaven.
Hold on, let me turn this off because this is just just
can you
blaring
stop?
in my ear.
Yeah, stop playing
It's
Cultist
blaring.
Simulator.
It's okay. I'm focused.
Andrew,
I'm focused.
Andrew's
I'm back.
been playing. Okay, so I want to say thank you to Caffeine and Weather Factory. They gave us 2 codes for Cultist Simulator, which Andrew has been playing.
Thanks for making me addicted to something else in my life.
He has no idea what he's doing. He doesn't get the game
I have no idea what I'm doing.
But
I just chose position because all I know is that I can't die.
I mean,
I'm positioning.
You're the physician. I mean, that's good. As long as you know exactly what you want to do, that's fine. And don't think because Andrew doesn't understand something that he doesn't like it. He loves Kerbal.
I am a Kerbal master.
But he has no idea what to do in Kerbal.
None at all. I should not be building rockets.
No.
Let's put it this way: NASA should just look at one of my Kerbal streams and just put me on the do not hire list.
But maybe Lord Emperor Trump will give you a call.
Maybe, and he'll be like, "Build me the rocket plan that I'm going to send to North Korea."
I've seen your stuff, Andrew. It's the best rockets in the history of our rockets.
They're all penises. Every single one of them.
Now I know you don't know how to use your food properly or anything like that, but build me a rocket.
Don't worry. I'm going to use this very sophisticated CAD program called Kerbal Space Program.
It's what all the professional rocket makers use. I found out about
I've heard all the U.S. The Berkeley rocket people use this program.
I have an honorary doctorate from University of Phoenix. So
you just keep on rising in the University of Phoenix, and I rose to the level of Doctor of Kerbal Studies.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why you're
a delicious beverage.
What is your beverage? I mean, everyone is wondering.
Tonight. Well, tonight I kind of had to. I had to make something up.
Wow. So, wait, are you talking about our podcast or your drink?
Both.
Why not?
So tonight's beverage of choice is a dark rum with ruby red grapefruit juice, and let me tell you, not the best thing I've ever had, but is definitely satisfactory in putting alcohol into my bloodstream.
Now,
therefore, I consider it a small victory.
Would it be better if the grapefruit juice was not ruby red?
I don't think so. I think ruby red is like the grapefruit juice.
It is not like white grapefruit. Mm-hmm. Is that like an imposter?
I don't know. I've only eaten the red grapefruits before. I've never had a white grapefruit. Not saying they don't exist. I just haven't had one.
They exist. Ask Welch's. I've seen them sell their juice.
I will contact the Welch family.
And
excuse me.
Yeah,
we have an ongoing debate on our podcast, and we have yet to see physical proof of a white grapefruit. Thank you.
I'm not saying they don't exist, but I've never seen aliens without white grapefruit juice. Aliens.
Nailed it.
Right?
Nailed it.
So. What do we do?
Tonight?
Yeah.
I have a quick story.
Right,
I have a quick story. I do have a diatribe, a anecdote,
When someone says diatribe, do you ever think of Compa-tribes?
No, not at all.
I always think of Compa-tribes. And I always want to play that game after every time someone says diatribes.
Do you want to hear my diatribe?
I want to hear your Compa-tribes, yes.
So Michael, I already told you, but not everybody on the interwebs has heard the news. But I got tickets to New York Comic Con this year.
And
I just want to say that was probably the most difficult and expensive transaction that I have gone through in this year.
Yeah.
For a con. So, in order to get tickets to New York Comic Con, you have to be informed enough of a fan verification period. If you've never gone before, I have never gone before, so this is my first time, and they do not make it easy for newcomers. I will put that out there into the universe. New York Comic Con, you do not like new visitors. I get it, but so you have to get fan verified, and that's not even to purchase your ticket. That's just to put your name into a system, and that includes you need to put in an accurate mailing address. The mailing address can't be different from your actual address, or else your ticket won't be verified. And if you get a ticket, you will get refused at the door because your fan verification was not correct according to your ID. So everything has to mesh And this is just to get online. So imagine you went to Baskin Robbins and you said, "Oh boy, I can't wait for this chocolate chip cookie dough." And at the door they said, "Well, we need your driver's license to get online." And you go, "Wait a second. I just want chocolate chip cookie dough." Yeah. No problem. But you're going to have to give us your address and all your all your identification stuff.
Are you a fan of ice cream? You're going to have to prove it. Well, give me the chocolate chip cookie dough. No. It's no. Not that easy.
So I do this fan verification process, and immediately after I'm like, "Oh, great. This is great. Now I can get my ticket." No. They said, "Okay, thanks for getting van verified. We'll get back to you to make sure that your address and your name actually match up." Oh, yeah, they go that far. And sure enough, of course, I gave them appropriate things, but now I got my email saying you are fan verified. Okay, back to the site. I'm going to get... No.
Nope, not yet.
Are you a repeat visitor? No. Well, if you are a repeat visitor, you could have gotten your tickets on July 8th. But since you're a new person, you have to wait a week later to get online to get your tickets.
For the people just showing up, this is a story about what you have to do to get Comic-Con tickets the first time you ever go to Comic-Con.
This is
Continue your Comic-Con.
So I'm already pissed, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I want instant satisfaction. I want my chocolate chip cookie dough right now, right? I don't want to wait a week to get chocolate chip cookie. I don't want to wait a week to get online to get my chocolate chip cookie dough. No, I just want my chocolate chip cookie dough right now.
Pretty unreasonable, but
okay, fine.
All right.
I wait the week. And the tickets went on sale for the general or new public. They should just call it the new public. Like the new people that are trying to get into New York Comic Con, because everybody else has already gotten their stupid tickets.
Yeah.
So I have to sign on through a very special link that is linked directly to my email address. And once you click that link, it locks your IP address. So what that does is it puts you on an online queue. Now, this is the one part that I think was probably the least frustrating out of the entire process.
Mm-hmm.
So since your place in line is locked to your IP address, you don't have to just sit there and stare at your phone the entire time, necessarily, to see if you're going to get tickets or not. Because you are locked in. You don't have to refresh the page. You just have to have the browser open. So you can go back and forth, check every once in a while, go do some laundry, watch an episode of My Hero,
or Glow season 2.
Watch Real Genius on Netflix because they just added it and it has the best popcorn scene in any movie. Period.
Stop it, Unster. This is a friendly conversation right now.
Mike doesn't want to get into fights.
Andrew's the one that's supposed to be frustrated, not me. So Andrew, continue.
Okay. So sure enough, I'm sitting there on the couch. Watching my shows.
Yeah.
Watching my stories.
Watching my stories.
Oh, watching my stories. And
hey,
sure enough, it pops in, and I go, "Oh, I can buy my tickets." Now, here's the thing. I don't know. I always take the stance of maybe this is probably the last time I'll ever go to Comic-Con because, frankly, I didn't put that much effort in previous years. Why do I think it's going to continue year after year? So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to go all in. I'm going to just get every day all the passes and a T-shirt because this is it. This is my year.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
And?
The price tag for all 4 days and all 4 passes to Anime Fest for those 4 days. Yes, you can get tickets to Anime Fest at that same time, which I did because I was like, meh, why not? And my shirt. I got a 3/4 baseball tee with New York Comic Con on it. $328.
Good Lord.
$328 to go to Comic-Con. Now, I said to myself, this is shitty expensive. But then I said to myself, wait a second. What about people that actually travel to New York Comic-Con?
What a nerd.
Which means they have to get a hotel room on top of that.
In New York.
And like New York City food and everything. That could easily be $1,000 trip just to go to New York City Comic-Con.
I find it hard for it to be anything less than like $1,000. Like, you have to go and make a long trip with several friends, lie about how many people are going to be in your hotel room.
Oh yeah.
And
this is like a Cancun spring break situation where
Yeah.
people are sleeping on windowsills.
like, do you want to go to New Zealand for a Lord of the Rings experience, or go into a crowded room with several strangers and friends and just go to Comic-Con?
No, you can't stay with me, adult. You cannot. I don't trust you.
Why?
You smell. That's right. I make fun of people now on their show.
You know, if you go to
That's
Comic-Con,
the new Andrew. That's the new Andrew. Everyone smells.
I've hung out with adult videos and he doesn't smell bad.
Okay.
It's fine. You know, if you
Tomato, tomato.
Adult and Rocket Bunny, if you guys go to New York Comic Con, you can stay with me. Done.
Yeah. you could just make that 7-hour road trip
like 9
to
to
Comic
10
Con and 7 hours back to North Carolina.
You get a weekend pass.
But if anybody is going to New York Comic Con, I will be there. I am all in. Like, I'm taking days off. I'm doing this right.
You're welcome. Andrew, if you find him there, we'll be signing autographs.
I will. I'll sign
pictures.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
I will sign Clarence t-shirts. I will sign medicine balls. I don't know. What I'm going with it.
And if you do find Andrew, you can have an exclusive Andrew interview there, and we will play the sound clips because Andrew, as we remember from Tamashii Nations, has a face for podcasting.
Yes, according to random person, I have a face for podcasting. No, we were doing an audio only podcast during that time.
Yeah, we were.
So I was really touched by those kind words. Basically says he basically said you don't have a face to go on camera, which is nice. Really nice.
My favorite part of Tamashii Nations was the nerd that like shoulder checked that husky dude.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
I know.
And it was just to play with like a blank Tamashii doll. It didn't even have. It was like the blank like Jay's figure. You could put anything you want on it, anything at all, and he was all over it. All over it.
Yo, he shoulder checked.
I've seen. I've seen. He should be he should be playing hockey as one of the enforcers. Mike, that's a game on ice skates where there's a puck, and sometimes there's fighting.
The Enforcers?
Yes, just like from Mighty Ducks.
All right, that's my favorite video game movie.
All right, Mike.
Yes.
Sports Corner. We're gonna have a discussion about sports. Mike, something huge happened this weekend. What happened this weekend in sports?
Is it that soccer game?
Yes. And Mike.
I didn't show the gift yet.
Who won? What? First of all, Mike, what is it called? What is it called?
It's either called soccer or football, or depending on
what was the event called, Mike?
World Cup.
Yes. And Mike, who won the World Cup this year?
For some reason, France.
Yes, I'm really impressed. Did you watch the game, Mike?
I saw it on Facebook.
Two Irish brothers.
So, Andrew, now that more people are here.
Yeah.
I know, fucking weebs. Speaking of which, there's this girl. So before I said some girl took a lot of time, effort, and my money to make wonderful gifts for Toy Rage. And she goes by Papaya Badger. There's all her information. you can find her on Instagram, Twitter, and all these other places. There we go. That's focusing.
There we go.
Better.
Oh, and Etsy.
And
She's on Etsy.
She gave me this bag of pins, and she made something for Tori. And she made 2 things for me. So one, which I'm gonna hang here. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Whoa!
Right?
Look at that! You got a dog collar. You gonna put that on Jesse? Or
No.
yourself?
No, I'm gonna hang it here. I'm gonna hang it here. Now, Andrew.
Yes.
So this is one. This is great.
Yeah.
Can you channel? Do you know anyone who likes anime, hates weebs, and drives a truck?
No. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Anime trucker
Is
guy?
that anime trucker guy?
10-4, good buddied Mike. I'm just sitting here on Route Naruto 55.
Anime trucker guy. I don't know if you know this, but we were such a fan that I got a special.
Hey Mike,
I'm
stopping over to get myself some tonkatsu ramen.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm stopping over.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready. For this wonderful thing. Hi, Lord Dankerton. You're just in time. I'm with Anime Trucker Guy, and he's about to be amazed right now. You ready?
Amaze me, Michael.
This is something we got made in honor of you. It is.
I'm touched and so proud right now.
It is a hat that says "Little Boo."
Little Chia-Boo. That's what my mama used to call me when she served me pancakes.
Right?
That is brilliant.
So now when I might see you, but wait, when is Comic-Con?
October 4th.
So I'll bring this back when I come back to New York at the end of August. And you can wear this to New York Comic-Con.
I'm going to get stopped by so many people.
You need to wear this to the Anime Fest and just be like, what are you talking about? I go, I'm Little Chia-Boo.
I am Little Chia-Boo. You can get me on the transistor radio on... I need like an anime number. What's a good anime number?
9.
Transistor 9.
So 69.
69. That's a porn number.
Find me on
Sure.
Find me on channel 69420. Nerds.
I got my Sailor Moon mud flaps. My favorite's Mercury.
426,969.
8675-309.
It's beautiful. So Andrew, what do you think of the little Chia-Boo hat?
I think it's amazing. I'm so proud. It reminds me of my mama.
This girl.
She used to be able to move things with her mind. Only small things across the room, like a teddy bear or a can of Coke.
Slowly towards herself.
Never away.
So the little is a pin that you could take off and wear individually. But
That's awesome.
I ordered that like a month or so ago. And it finally like came the day after the last week's episode, so Wednesday.
Little Chia-Boo. Whoa. Layla, stop it.
I know, right? Better late than never. But honestly, so this girl did this hat. She did the Toy Rage sign right there. And she also did, in those letters, Deku for Tori. So that she can add more things to her bag.
I like Sparkly Naval Boy. He's my favorite.
Your backpack is so gay. Yo, Sparkle Naval Boy is my son. And I am so proud of him every time he shows up and everything he does.
You know what you should do? You should make a sparkle laser belt for Jesse and have him like sit on his hind legs and take a picture.
you know, because I know my son is mad at me. For some
What'd you
reason.
do?
I don't even know what I did to him. Why he's mad at me. I don't know. I pulled on his tail. He tried to run away, and I tried to grab him, but he was too slippery, and I grabbed his tail, and he goes, "Hey!" And that was it.
Good. There we go.
There you go.
ASPCA, you heard it live.
I know. I'm so bad. I didn't want him
calling PETA.
You know, if you do that, I will never buy you a CVD. That's funny, right? Don't worry. I take care of him too, Tori.
Layla's about to sing like that song by Michael Jackson and all his friends, like make it a better place for Layla and Jesse and the entire canine race. There are idiots pulling dogtails for amusement. Make a better place for you and for Woof.
I dream about dogs in the future. For those listening to this, Andrew is making
that's a
loud
little
noises,
visual humor for you.
and he's just playing with Layla's mouth.
Layla was singing, okay? She was really serious.
Yeah? Was she?
Yeah, she had the Diana Ross voice going on.
It was beautiful. It was very beautiful.
Thank you.
So this whole just going back to Comic-Con, did you hear the other like stuff that happened with Comic-Con? Like one reason why you're probably able to get a ticket.
Why?
So
who canceled?
Comic-Con canceled.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. So, thanks, Lewis, for following. And hi, Lewis.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Thank you. So, and anyone correct me if I have the details wrong for this. So, people would go and let's just say I would buy like 5 tickets, and because I'm totally not a scalper, and I was going to transfer some of those tickets to my friends.
Yes.
What they said was you guys have to, transfer your tickets, and because there's going to be a date limit on it, but they never actually said when the date limit was, and it was last week. So people were getting emails saying, "Hey, you didn't transfer your tickets in time, so here's your money back, and your tickets are canceled."
Yeah.
So that
and not only that, Michael. So let's say I was going to buy you a ticket. You would have had to gone through the fan verification process, even though you're not going to be online. You need to be in the fan verification system in order for me to buy tickets on your behalf.
It's stupid.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Not
sorry.
I would have. I was actually going to buy you tickets when I was on queue, right? I was going to let me just buy him a ticket, even if it's just like a Saturday ticket. Maybe he could come up for Friday night, go Saturday, go back Sunday, right?
Yeah.
And I started entering the information, and I was like, all right, I'll just use your Toy Rage email address, right? Sorry, this fan is not verified. I'm like, what the shit? And yeah, sure enough, not only the person that's buying the tickets has to be verified, but everybody that you're going to buy tickets on their behalf for has to be verified.
So I think that was one of the things, like you would go and you would buy like 2 or 3 tickets. You wouldn't buy them in my name. You would buy everything in your name. And then you would transfer them to me after I got my fan verification and everything done.
Right.
But these people didn't take care of it quick enough. And also, I'm not saying it's their fault because Comic-Con didn't. One thing was definitely to prevent scalping, I would say. But Comic-Con didn't say when. But again, the problem is what Unster is bringing up is just when it comes to Comic-Con, scalping is just so goddamn ridiculous with this. Where I wouldn't be surprised if you would pay $328 for just a weekend pass or just like a Friday and Saturday pass from scalpers. Like you got it's money that you paid, but it's honestly you got very lucky in paying only that much for what you're getting, which is ridiculous.
Even here's the other thing that they say on the website. So if you can buy one of those, like, I don't know, it's like 5 to age 12 kid discounted tickets. They are carding kids to see if they're actually 12 years. And if they are not 12 years old, they take the badge away and usher you out, usher the child out of the building.
Well, that's how you prevent voter fraud.
So this is what we need to do, Michael. We need to separate families on Comic-Con Day because they're not following the rules.
It's so bad.
That's a little current event joke for you all out there. I know it's not really a joke, but it's a little fucking ridiculous that it's happening with our dummy in the White House, and then also those same rules apply to Comic-Con.
God. So Tori, she volunteered for Comic-Con last year for blood donations, and she's saying that she kind of agrees with the carding, or just like checking the was it 3? Oh, for 3 years in a row. No, you did last year, didn't you? Yeah, you did last year. And she was seeing that kids that were definitely older than 16, older than 12, that were about like 16, that they were having the child's badges too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, what are you gonna?
I just find it hysterical that basically kids are going to need like ID. Children, not adults, children are going to have to show ID or some sort of identification.
No, Tori's saying they're not going to check, but they're tryhards. They're going to take this job way too seriously.
Yeah, there's going to be someone who's going to lay down that lumber.
So they're
going to make an example out of that 13-year-old.
All right, look here, you little 12-year-old.
All right, can I see your badge there, sir?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, looks like you're a little bit over the age limit. I'll have to take that away.
Oh, you turned 13 yesterday. Get the fuck out of Comic-Con.
Don't worry, Mom and Dad can go in, but you get the fuck out.
Oh, God. You go to the basement now in the child holding room.
Yeah, we'll have a special place for you. We have a special containment unit.
It's called this dinosaur fossil sand pit, and that's where you got
all
away.
The Funkos and plush toys from Adventure Time.
After you find 15 fossils, you're allowed to go. But no, they're probably gonna. No, they're not gonna card everybody or check the age. They're probably gonna check the age of the 12-year-olds that are obviously not 12-year-olds that are sporting some serious facial hair, which would have been me at 11, by the way.
Yeah,
I aged fast.
You're one of those questionable kids at the World Series of Little League Baseball. You're one of the kids that was sporting a full 5 o'clock shadow and pitching the ball.
Mm-hmm. People questioned me, and it was fun, but at the same time, I didn't like it at all. It was rude, but whatever. Things happen. It's not like I had to go to a Comic-Con. So how do you feel about Comic-Con? And this is actually kind of like a fun topic to talk. Oh, also, we got to remember what the hell we were trying to talk about after the podcast last week that Dan brought up.
I don't know.
Well, whatever. It was Dan. It was probably something that wasn't important.
I was drunk. You asked me to. I don't remember anything from the night before.
So
that's why we have the Dan report on my text messages in the morning, because it reminds me of what I said.
I have such a headache. What did I podcast last night?
Yeah.
Why are there 5 empty bottles of Bai in this room? What the hell did I do?
I have no more rum. I'm out of alcohol. I have to make an alcohol rum.
Wait, are you going to make the next Homer?
What do you mean the next Homer?
Or the next Flaming Mo? That's what the Flaming Mo?
I should.
So one thing that kind of is annoying, and I think what's the reason I like to go to gaming events, meaning like PAX Underground was actually good. I'm sure Gen Con is going to be
Unplugged.
Good.
Unplugged, you mean?
Unplugged, whatever, you know.
Yeah, Underground. I don't know that one. But...
Underground. I mean, PAX.
Yeah, let's go to PAX Underground. Let's go. No one knows about it.
Nobody
goes by.
First rule about PAX
by himself.
Underground.
into a crawl space underneath his apartment building in North Carolina and calls it PAX Underground. Nobody shows up.
Also known as Uncle Billy's apartment. But anyway, PAX Unplugged is there. It just seems like there's so much cosplay happening at so many events, and if you go to any event, like let's just say like Comic-Con, you're gonna find like people anime cosplaying and things like that.
Yeah, everything.
Because I mean, you've probably seen this too. There's so many people that actually seem that they have an addiction problem of cosplay. Where
really?
It's almost like that. Like there's some people where it's just like, oh, here's my like weekend lineup for cosplaying this like 3-day event, and they have like 5 outfits and everything to cosplay, and they just want to go to events to cosplay things like that. And it's really mostly, I think, in the anime fan base mostly. So separating Comic-Con and adding like a separate anime event, even though it seems like kind of like a money grubbing type of idea, hopefully that will kind of get the weebs out, but mostly separate the crowds a little bit, where people want to go to Comic-Con, and then because Comic-Con is not what it used to be. Now Comic-Con is just like this nerd publicity event,
Right.
And
well, I feel like I have to go once in my life.
Yeah, you do.
I've never gone.
I went years and years ago. I think it was like the second or third Comic-Con.
Yeah.
But now it's with just so much stuff. You've gone to Dragon Con a bunch. I want to talk to you about that. Dragon Con is something that I should have gone to when I was a much younger lad. I don't think my heart could take it nowadays. But Comic-Con is now just, there's so much non-comic related stuff that goes in with it, like movies, TV, and when it comes to movies and TV, like non-comic related, like movies and TV.
Yeah.
Like remember they had like Breaking Bad stuff and everything. And then anime get more popular, and then anime starts showing up there. And anime over the last, I'd say 10 years, has had a drastic like updrive to it, where there's just so many more anime conventions, so much more anime related things, and just over the last
I think
10
it's
years,
just so much more accessible now.
It is. It's way more.
It's just so easy to watch anime now, and you don't even have to go to like Crunchyroll or Funimation, and you can just go to Netflix. There's a huge section.
So many more little chiboos running around.
Little chiboos running around.
Oh.
Gotten their old trucker hats on.
Tori showed me a picture where it was a woman dressed up as Deku's mom, and she had her baby dressed up as Deku.
That is so awesome, though.
Right? But like
that's pretty dope.
At 15, 20 years ago, no. Like when me and Andrew, who's Deku? Go away. Stop. Go away, troll.
That is trolling. That is troll. That is active trolling.
Why don't you just talk about sound and Dr. Smith? All right. Jeez. But back when me and Andrew were kids, in order to like watch anime, you had to wake up really early in the morning, like 5 a.m. and watch like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z was just showing up, Sailor Moon, a couple other things.
Macross, Robotech. That was really about it. That's all you could really watch. Those were the main 4 that I remember.
And then some that were getting more.
Like the Big O.
Also,
the Big O was a big one.
Oh, Keenan loves Big O.
Such a good show. It's a really good show.
I never watched it, but
and
I have the theme
there's
song.
one other one that I can't.
Cowboy Bebop.
No, Cowboy Bebop was never. Cowboy Bebop was always on.
That was like Toonami, right?
During it was Adult Swim.
Outlaw Star?
They never put Outlaw Star. That's the one.
All right.
With the robot, with the ship that has the 2 arms.
Mm-hmm. So you had to wake up and just go to weird channels at obscure times during the day to watch anime, or you go to like Tower Records and pay $40 for some shitty Japanese VHS.
Yeah. Or you go to a Japanese store and get one that does not have any subtitles and hope to God you could understand it just a little bit.
and it had to be one like Dragon Ball Z where there's a lot of fighting and action going on. So you didn't have to actually worry about things.
Like reading,
like reading
words,
or understanding. Space Ghost Coast to Coast was probably one of the most memorable animes. It wasn't an anime, but it was so good.
Nerd admission time. Here we go. Here's a nerd. So I was one of those kids that bought the Brack music album from Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I got it for my birthday one year. I asked my parents for it. It was one of the gifts that they got me. They got me the Space Ghost Coast to Coast music album, and I can't. Oh my god! I have to find this song now. Brack.
Wow, I'm kind of jealous. Your parents are so
soundtrack.
accurate. I asked someone in my family.
You know what's funny? My dad loved that show. He loved Brack.
Did
He
he
thought it
ever?
was so funny.
Did he ever try to impersonate the dad?
What's the dad?
Brack's dad,
I can't remember.
the little Spanish man. He was like Ricky Ricardo. You got
Dude, you know how long ago this is?
guys. Oh, he was like the best at staring contests. No?
No.
No? Oh, God.
Let me see if it's on Spotify. Do you think it's going to be on Spotify?
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably you might have to go to the YouTubes for that. But if people want to watch a great anime movie nowadays, I highly suggest Pixar's Trolls.
YouTube.
Fantastic movie.
You boob. That was going to be a porn site.
There are definitely other, but even nowadays, like anime is kind of expensive. Where there's this one anime that I wanted to watch because I heard it was good. It was called like Your Name, and it's not streaming. And if I want to like watch it streamed, it had to be like $25 or $30. I'm just like, bro, it's 2018. Why the fuck am I going to pay more than $10 to watch an anime movie? Really, if anything, just to stream some sort of shit. And that was a good one. It was like it's about like two kids who like switched bodies and then they would like play tricks on each other or something. I don't know. I still have to watch it. But if you guys want a great anime, I have to recommend In Another World with My Smartphone.
Oh my god. Just
never watch.
Leave that to die. That one is just honestly, Tori, you really need him to talk to somebody about that because that is borderline pedophilia.
On the couch tonight. Oh my god, Andrew! I told you here's one reason why I can't I can't watch the show anymore. The summary of the last episode was pretty much he's trying to decide which of the girls to marry. There's one that's 13 and one that's 328. Like, why is this a question? Why? This boy is like 15 years old too. And, oh my God. I mean, I recommend people watching the first 15 minutes of the show. After that, you don't need to watch anything else. What else was a good one that you watched? What was the one I got you? The Gate?
Yeah, Gate's really good.
Have you watched more of The Gate?
I have to get back into it, but I like it. I wouldn't recommend it to people. I only recommend it to people that I think would appreciate the show, but I wouldn't give just a general recommendation for Gate.
No.
It's definitely like you have to find the right audience for Gate. I'm trying to I am so entranced. I'm trying to find
I don't think you're going to find it.
Freaking album.
I don't think you're going to find it. I think that's too much. I honestly do.
But there's this... I love that show though.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was fun. That's how I used to remember where no, I don't want to say that's too personal. I was going to say where you used to live.
Willie Nelson was on Space Ghost?
Yeah, like everybody was on Space Ghost.
Even Conan O'Brien was on Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That... What about Johnny Quest? Johnny Quest, you know what annoyed me about Johnny Quest? The dad. I hated the dad. He just rubbed me the wrong way. I hate you.
Hunter, I don't even say phrasing anymore. I just go. Here's a great question for you. Ready? I was thinking about this the other day, and it's not like it's something that like just came to mind. Because when Dan hears this, Dan's gonna start texting you in a flurry. But
About Space Ghost?
no, about James Bond Jr.
Oh my god.
You remember that show? First of all,
Can we forget
James
about
Bond.
that show?
No, James Bond Jr. was a great show, but his name was Bond, James Bond Jr.
Junior.
And James Bond, James Bond was his uncle,
Yeah, that's right.
but it was James Bond Jr.
Bond Junior. Yeah.
Which means that his dad is James Bond, and his uncle is James Bond the spy, but the parents named the dad James Bond, or he's the dumbest kid in the world with the dumbest spy uncle dad ever. Like, how? I don't get it, Andrew.
Do you remember there's something that just hit Verve. Oh my god. It was like the team equivalent remember Biker Mice from Mars?
I loved Biker Mice from Mars.
Okay, we're not talking about Biker Mice. I'm talking about the show
Well, that's the show, folks.
Rescue Dogs or whatever it was called. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Pound Puppies?
No, that show's good. Oh my.
Right?
Hey, Uncle. One more thing.
One more. Can we talk about the greatest show, Jackie Chan Adventures?
Oh my god.
Jackie Chan, one more thing. You bring Jade with you and buy milk. It's so bad. It's all just so bad. Whatever. Anyway. You know what we should do?
Play.
No, first cultist leader.
A cultist. Yeah, we should try the game out live.
Cult Simulator.
Yeah.
So before we do that, let's just say that Cult Simulator is a game by Weather Factory. They were nice enough to give us 2 codes so me and Andrew could play. Andrew has no idea what is going on with that game, which is fine. I really wouldn't have it any other way.
I will be honest with you. I'm a little distracted because I want to find this Brack song. If I listen to it, I think I may pee my pants.
Why? Don't pee your pants. No matter how many times Billy Madison says it's cool. Do not pee your pants. Okay, Andrew, how about this? How about
Don't touch me.
Is it the I Love Jinx? You know what? Before
I found it. Can we play this right now? Can we play this? I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
I used to play this on repeat, and my dad used to.
Okay, hold on.
But...
Hold on. Can I?
Whoa! Hey! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Whoa! Hey! Don't touch me! Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Yeah.
Hey! Oh! Don't touch me! La 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 la. Don't touch me!
Wow, that was beautiful, Andrew. Well, guys, I think
Repeat. repeat.
I gotta close that. I started playing some more. Oh boy. Yeah, but he's lost it completely. So I think
There's a snort. There's a snort.
I think what we're gonna do.
Not right.
I promise I won't touch you. It's creepy. Let's go and play some Cultist Simulator. But I think before we do that, I think we need to say
I'm crying.
I think we need to do the sign off for this.
Are we signing off?
We're gonna do the sign off.
Yeah, I don't think this will translate well to the audio version.
Wait, what are we waiting for?
I'm glad everybody got to hear the Brack song though.
No Impulse update? Oh, Andrew, did you watch Impulse?
No, this week. Okay, to be honest, this weekend I was celebrating my father's birthday, so free time was very slim and far in between this weekend. So there's some things that I need to catch up on. Impulse is one of them. So I sorry. No Impulse pledge.
Because it's definitely something to talk about. Maybe I'll get on Serrano too. I don't know, but
look, I am saying it flat out. It's my fault.
No, I know. So I'm not saying it's not your fault.
It's my father's fault for being born. I'm sorry.
And he should feel terrible.
He should feel awful right now.
Like he should feel full on cake, and then terrible that he ruined this very important discussion about what Impulse was. You know. Yeah, call him right now.
He'll hang up on me.
Call him right now. Put him on speakerphone so we can have him be a witness to this. We'll have it recorded live.
No, we're not putting my dad on live.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because here he is.
And here he is.
What?
Let's bring out
my
We're not saying
dad.
his name. Don't you dare say his name. Reach into the screen and punch him in the face.
I don't know your dad's name.
Good.
Other than Mr. Dalecki.
Yeah, there you go.
No, and Andrew Dalecki is his uncle. And this is Andrew Dalecki Jr. That is on the Toy Rage podcast. So what we're gonna do is we are going to do the sign off right now for the podcast. Stop recording that one. Take like a 2-minute break, and then you guys are gonna go and you're gonna help me through how to be the best cult leader I could possibly be.
I am going to screw your game up so good. I'm going to Ken Sunshine the shit out of your game.
Repenting can help you with screwing it up. But no, and also, I'm going to take what Andrew says very lightly. Like, Andrew's vote is like an eighth of a vote, where 7 people have to agree with him for it to count.
You don't understand how quick this game is. You're not going to even have time to cast a vote. All you need to know is you go on instinct, and you're still gonna fuck up.
That's fine. That's my life.
I am like
Andrew,
gassy.
I don't know if you know this, but I have a little Chibu hat.
Yeah, yes, you do.
I'm pretty damn indestructible right now.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna wear this out in public.
You definitely have all. You have all the anime power behind you. You have all the psychedelic back screens and mouth mistiming in the entire world. Gloomhaven night.
What do you mean? Like I just set up Gloomhaven on like the table, and then I just
we played just like we did this Carmen Sandiego.
Well, no, you're not here, so I guess I would have to just play by myself.
Yeah. So Mike just sits pantless next to his table
with my
and
zero
you get
friends.
to watch Mike play by himself.
My no friends.
With himself. Whatever.
Same thing, really, in the end.
This is a short show tonight. I feel like we gypped them out a little bit.
No, because we're going to be playing...
No, I feel like we gypped out the audio-only people tonight. We sort of said...
Dan? Yeah, maybe a little bit.
But look, everybody.
Or maybe we're doing them a blessing, right?
Maybe
they're like, oh, God, these assholes
I
just
can
talk
tell everybody.
forever.
I can tell everybody what I'm currently beasting through right now.
Is it red grapefruit and rum?
It's already gone, my friend.
Oh wow, okay.
It is Dunsky.
What are you beasting through?
Let's see. What have I beasted through today? I have to go back to my queue. Fangbone. That's something that I watched today. Fangbone.
Fangbone?
Yeah. So it's about oh shoot, we can talk about Glow.
What are we going to talk about? You watched the second season without me, Tori. So
Hey Mike, do you want to talk about the season that you didn't watch yet?
Oh, did you watch season 2? Yeah.
I'm already done, man.
Are you really?
Yeah. I watched that in a day. It came out, day, done. I love that show.
Fuck these people.
Hey, do you remember the part
No, I don't. I don't
where
remember
they
any
jump
of the
off
parts.
the top ropes?
You know what
And the
you know what
girls?
part I remember? I remember the part that I came home and Tori was halfway through the second season without me.
Did
That's
you
the
remember
part I
the part?
remember.
Did you watch the part where Mark Maron's really like annoyed and angry with all the ladies on the show? Did you watch that part?
That's every episode though.
Did you watch the part where? That's okay. I don't want to ruin it for you. So Fangbone.
And
All right.
no, that's not defense. I said I want to watch the second season, and you said you wanted to watch the first season, and I said okay, I can rewatch the first season. It's good, meaning that I was rewatching it so we could watch the second season together.
I'm gonna make the third party judgment here. I'm making the third party judgment.
No, because you're biased to Tori.
Well, you didn't even hear what I was about to say.
All right, say it. Say it.
Given the circumstances that you both live under the same roof and you both are interested in the same show, she should have waited to start season 2.
Biased, and I agree with you.
You're completely taking her side, and I agree with
No, I didn't watch
You did, but to be fair, Tori, you didn't watch Karate Kid. Like you didn't remember Karate Kid.
Like, what am I gonna say? Hey, Tori, do you want to watch the continuation of a movie you didn't watch 20 years ago? I think I probably told you I was watching Cobra Kai and you didn't care.
That's all. That's lawyered. Hashtag lawyered.
Because there's not much to talk about, Tori.
It's fine.
We're
not going to have.
Oh, you know what this line? No, this line
on the podcast.
This line is probably just Tori just thinking about the one thing I did. That's it. Like if you look up top 10 anime betrayals, Tori watching Glow season 2 without me is one of them.
Look,
I'm looking.
it's okay.
I'm looking.
You'll catch up, but just to let you know, everybody dies in the end.
Great.
They Infinity Ward, and everybody's dead.
Last thing I want to say is at least Tori was nice enough to tell me that when we go driving,
We're still supposed to ghost the whole time.
he was a ghost the whole time. He wasn't even in Glow. So what the hell are you talking about?
And he was actually the murderer.
He murdered Glow.
He murdered Glow.
Tori told me that I should buy a game on her Switch so that when we do any long travels and she's driving, I can play something. So I bought Just Shapes and Beats, and I was looking at what free games there were, and there was a game called Pokemon Quest, and I got that, and I played it a lot.
And that's our show, everybody.
Ending on an up note. I can't play nonstop because you only have 5 battery charges and you have to wait a half hour for a charge to get back. So both of you have Divinity Original Sin 2. I do not. I have the
first of all, we've tried playing Divinity Original Sin 1, and it turned into Mike decimating a town and then pinning it all on my character. So that's how much teamwork has happened during that game.
What was supposed to happen was I said we're running away, and Andrew said, "Okay, the plan is to run away." No, Andrew said the plan is to run away.
I said, "Where are you?" And then Mike runs past me, and guess what's following him? the angry mob because he probably like killed some girl's
No,
cat.
I told you don't go into the marketplace, and you go, where are you? I go, don't go to the marketplace. Bad things are happening, and you get into the marketplace, and you're hostile, and I'm like, Andrew, just don't attack, just run away, and I run away, and Andrew's like, okay, the job is to run away, so let me just attack somebody and defend.
I didn't attack anybody. I tried to run away.
And then Andrew got
it
our
put
dog
me into
killed
initiative,
in the graveyard.
and I got dead by the tomato vendor.
Oh, there people were definitely triggered that night. There was a lot of triggering happening.
Mike triggered a lot of people.
Andrew got
in
our
that
dog
town.
killed.
I didn't do that either. That was you.
Andrew made me get our dog killed.
You dug up a grave and then you like kicked the dog and then the dog got pissed off.
No, the dog got killed by a zombie because you told me to dig up the grave.
I didn't tell you to do anything.
Well, you were going.
Let's
to.
get that clear,
Okay, you
because
were
none of the things
you were
that
going to-
happened in that
you
game
were going-
was because Andrew told Mike to do anything. Mike decided to tell Mike what to do during that game, and hence caused infinite amounts of fights.
I was anticipating your moves.
Oh,
Everything I did was in anticipation. All right.
of my you took my my undertones and you translated them for me.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. You're the worst Spock ever. If you were Spock, we would have been crushed in a black hole by now.
Spock could do a Kessler run in 10 seconds.
In 10 parsec seconds.
Parseconds.
Parsippany seconds.
Ooh, I just burped up some Chipotle.
Ooh,
Ooh, gross.
kind of hungry.
Well,
again.
you've successfully extended the time of this episode.
Well, you know, I have a tendency to do that,
Yeah.
especially when I had 2 drinks on board.
Yeah.
So
Things happen. Yeah.
don't touch me!
Why would you keep saying "Don't touch me"?
Don't touch me! Ah, 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 ah,
Don't touch me.
don't touch me! My hair is awesome right now. It's poofy. I kind of got like a Britney Spears poof
Yeah.
going
What
on.
happened? You like lowered your hair before, and then it just got weird. So, Andrew, I think we should play this game.
Turn this shit off.
Damn it. Okay.
Turn
All right, guys. Look.
down the light.
Let's go. Thank you everyone so much for showing up. Oh, I'm making the dog bark. Thanks everyone for showing up tonight. We are going to play some Cult Simulator after this.
Yeah.
To see if we can get people to either commit suicide or ascend to greatness. Either one is fine. Please take the time to go to twitter.com/toyrage and facebook.com/toyrage to give us a follow there. We post all our updates there. We post more updates on instagram.com/toyragereviews or toyrage reviews. Either one you want to do it, since Andrew is in charge of that completely, and he is his semi-annual update is going to happen very soon, so you want to be ready for that.
Comic-Con, got everybody. You're going to see some Instagram photos going up with hashtags that don't make any sense.
Is he going to summon Cthulhu?
Probably. Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Fine. I will. All right. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's do it.
Yeah, he could. Why not, right? What am I looking up? Weather Factory. Weather Factory.
What's Weather Factory?
Weather Factory are the people that made Cultist Simulator.
That's right, Michael.
You can you look up Weather Factory or Factory Weather on Twitter to give them a follow. Also, check out Cultist Simulator. It's going to be big this week because this is Indie Dev Week, and last night I played some Life is Strange 2 Before the Storm. Sorry, Life is Strange Before the Storm, not Life is Strange 2. That's misleading. And today we're going to be playing this to keep Indie Dev Week going on. So thank you to them.
Indie Dev Week, hashtag it everywhere.
Andrew is already a supreme cult leader.
I am.
Who reads books and has dismal thoughts and eats food, or is hungry at
Yeah,
least.
and has lots of reason.
Yeah, something like that. So give them a follow, check the game out, and if you want, just stay back here, and we will play the game very shortly. Also,
We'll play the game.
thank you to Papaya Badger, where it's PAPAYA Badger .com. You can also find the Papaya Badger on Etsy and Papaya
Spell Badger, Mike. Spell Badger without looking.
Badger. BAZGER. The audio
Badger.
people. Badger.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Badger.
Can you say it in a sentence?
How do you spell badger? That's not the way you use it in a sentence.
What is the origin of the word?
Are you a badger? What else is there?
Please define badger. Badger. It's a badger.
It's not.
Badger.
It's not a horse. It's a badger.
It's not a horse.
It's
It's
a
a
badger.
badger. Badger.
So, I hate to badger you, but how do I get to? Oh wow, that's actually a real sentence, nerd. Get out of here.
Oh,
I hate to badger you, but how do I get to platform 3 1/4?
I know how to read and use it in sentences.
Harry Potter.
I read books and write novels.
I'm part of House Gandalf. Ooh.
I have a cooler one than you.
I cast magic missile.
I am a Hufflepuff. Mike is not.
I am not. A
Mike
Hufflepuff.
Mike's a piece of shit. He did. He got the warning light from the Sorting Hat. It was just a siren saying, "Don't let this kid into school. He doesn't know how to read."
That's right. Hufflepuff is pretty good. They're pretty good because my girlfriend's Hufflepuff, and that's the only reason they're pretty good. I have to say this: I do not know about one Hufflepuff villain.
There aren't. We're all heroes. I'm a hero, Mike. I'm a hero.
They're all goobers.
You're
I
a
know.
goober.
I agree with that.
What are you, Rocket Bunny? Huh? What are you?
Yeah.
They are not sidekick material, right? Right, Tori? Isn't the guy? Didn't the kid that actually died in Harry Potter? Wasn't he a Hufflepuff?
They're the Dobbies of the universe.
See? Screw you, Unster. Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, and you know what he did? He went on to become
He
Twilight.
sacrificed his life.
He became
for
Twilight.
the good.
He became Twilight
He sacrificed his life.
because he went to go become Twilight.
No.
Yes, that's why he died.
Sidekicks don't die, Unster. Sidekicks
Sidekicks-
show up.
Yeah.
Sidekicks show up in the end and say, "Oh boy, Batman, you did great."
Yeah,
And you
that's
shut
a
up,
great
Robin, and get down on your knees.
that's a great example, Robin, for sidekicks that never die.
What other sidekick dies?
The other Robins,
No, they all lived, except for his son. That was kind of sad.
Did Damien
killed-
die?
Damien did die.
Damien died,
at
and
some
didn't
point.
whichever one Joker killed.
Nope, he's Red Hood.
Whatever. That's because they're stupid. He's still dead.
No, you're stupid and you
He's
don't
dead
read.
to me. He's dead to
It's
me.
Dick Grayson. Oh, what's his name? It's gonna kill me.
Todd something.
Todd. Yeah,
Whatever.
Jason Todd.
Yeah,
Jason Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd. That's
yeah,
it. Butcher Street.
Butcher of comic books. Jesus.
Butcher
fuck.
of your jokes.
Butcher your mom.
Butcher, man.
So that's where you guys can follow us.
That's where you can choose to follow this shitty
Yeah.
banter.
Follow us, especially if you're on Team Elf.
Tell your friends. Tell
Yeah.
your mom. Tell your dad about Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yeah, and when
Space goes coast to coast because he would instantly be a fan because my dad was.
and Andrew's dad is everyone's dad. I like beans.
That's a song, Mike. I sent you that song. I Love Beans by Brack.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play for everybody? All right, fine. I'll
But
play.
I'll play
I'll
that.
just play and laugh.
No, here's
I'll
what I'll
play
do.
and laugh.
No, here's what
I'm
I'll
gonna
do.
just play and laugh. That's what I'm gonna do.
So guys, stay tuned for when we play Cultist Simulator.
Bird.
Andrew, do you have any words of?
Oh yeah, lento.
Do you have any words of wisdom?
Bye.